So I'm an economics teacher at Seattle Central Community College, which is a very odd profession for a Marxist to be an economist in today's world. So we have been since about 1985 very active in fighting various battles for social and economic justice, but we don't just fight on single issues. Our approach as socialists, as Marxists, is that talk about to name the problem, name the problem as capitalism, than even to talk about socialism as the alternative. Of course, as socialists, we are advocating for socialism as the alternative, and that I hope to. And so that is why I feel like in some ways it is far more radical to first recognize what the problem is, and that the problem is capitalism. Name the problem, because only when you're willing to name the problem will you say, okay, if I'm convinced that the root of all these problems is capitalism, then obviously we need to look for an alternative. So what is that alternative? And then the conversation about, well, we need socialism. We have to recognize that as long as this system exists, as long as capitalism exists, the only way we'll be able to explain why we are going to have to fight the battles again and again is if we recognize that these attacks are not just coming from a few right-wing nuts who don't have their screw straight, but it's because the system itself creates the conditions where you have these arguments made, and you have entire state government, state legislators, fighting.